shot, Babu. The Facebook game is in the building.
Into the end zone! Five Nation, stand up!
All right, man, let's get into it. Y'all know why we here. If you don't know why we here because of this. But we're going to have some fun with it. We're going to have some fun with it, man. We're going to start by saying, man, God first in the chat. Appreciate y'all being in here tonight, man. We have to wait till we have good topics like this for Shop Talk. Nick, what's popping? Let me know who in the building. And let me know y'all thoughts about this thing that I have up on the screen. And I'm going to play devil's advocate tonight. I'm going to play a devil's advocate. Rabbit, what's popping? We're going to play devil's advocate tonight. Clarence, what up? Superstar, what up? We're going to play devil's advocate tonight. What if I told y'all this is when I made that post, that reel the other day, talking about what I didn't like in cut, which was, I don't mind. We know we're going to have to spend some money. It's a pay to play game, right? Let's just accept it for what it is. I don't like if I do get something that I feel like I'm rolling a slot machine on if I can upgrade my player or not after spending money or coin or both, right? The same way I don't like bad pack odds is the same way I didn't like the slot machine. But this is different. And let me tell you why. For all these years, there's been no empathy between dynasty guys, red guys, and mutt guys, right? Oh, you mutt guys are dumb, man. You guys spend money on the game and it's pay to play. That's why I play dynasty. Now they have put something in the part of the game that you like in dynasty, which is you can't turn up the sliders. You can't go rebuild a bad team. It's going to take you 100 seasons playing to get enough points built up to make your coach be able to compete with the bigger schools in your coaching tree, or you going to spend the bread. And we know how EA get down. You going to spend the bread. You spending the 240 or nah, cuz. You know what I'm saying? Like, and at the end of the day, we get right back into the same conversation that we have is, that's why I said, just do it for what you like to do it for. Now, y'all are at the crossroads. Do you spend the money and upgrade your coach and make the content that you want to make or play the game the way you want to play? Or do you grind it out and it takes forever? And then the guy that's been at work working 2 jobs, working 16 hours gets off and say, man, I ain't got time to do all that. Because you're not playing against another person. This is you doing your own one player stuff, right? It's your experience. How do you think we feel when we play Madden on Mutt and we win 10 Super Bowls and then they drop a Deion Sanders with his son and it costs $500? And you know what I just say? I ain't buying it, cuz like I'm good on that card. I'm not doing that step up offer. I'm straight on that. And I also can't complain when I play against somebody who spent their $500 and they got Deion running around. It's just part of the game. We have to admit that now you pay $135 for the game. You get $46 times 2. You do the math. It's $92 out of that $135 that's going to go towards your cut and mud points. Split that in half. You paying 20 some odd dollars for both copies of each game. We're at the point where they're giving us the game and we're paying the microtransactions for the experience, and they're just finding a different way to dress it up. Now, I do have empathy for y'all because I know what it feels like to put a lot of time into the game and get to level 25 and then somebody just spend $25 or $50 or $100 and they at the same level in the game as you. I understand how it feels when I do the rookie premier program and then they just say, man, you could just buy the rookie premieres for the 50 ball. But I also got to accept that the person that has less time than me to spend on the game might just say, you know what, it's more worth it for me to just pay that and skip the line. Let me give you all an analogy. This like going to the club. You pay $50 to get in. You gotta expect that the beer gonna be $10, the mixed drinks gonna be $15, and the chicken wings gonna be $27. It's just part of the game at this point. And either you can say, you know what, I ain't going to the club. You can just leave it alone and go the long route, or you can say, you know what, I'm finna burn it. I just give the rationale to my community is understand what you're giving your money to. Just don't give your money with something where you feel like a slot machine. The rest of this is take microtransactions out of college football. Y'all finna go back to being another 10 years without college football dropping, because EA, 2K, all these developers are gonna find a way to make money out of their game. We just have to accept that, and you got to choose which games and how much time and money you're gonna spend on it. That's the devil's advocate part of it. And for the people that's complaining, it's honestly true. EA is gonna get their money. So if y'all don't want to play this game mode, is it smart long-term business plan for EA to run off their customers? It's the same as T-Mobile. The new customer gonna get the free iPhone. The person that paid their bill on time for the last 20 years got to pay $1,000 and $43 a month for an iPhone if they want an iPhone. Like, that's pretty much how it works, and that's the new world that we in. All I want to do is I want them to make me feel good about it. I know you cheating on me, but tell me that you're not. I see the Timberlands under the bed. I see the blunt rolled up over there and the Henny that you had. Just make me feel good about it. You understand? All right, let's get caught up in the chat, man. I had to get through that, and then we're going to elaborate on that more. She was popping. Gameplay is in a cool space. Even I don't have the best cards and I'm still in the game. And that's all you want. Why you like? Because Dynasty people is feeling like us MUT people been feeling over the years. If I had all the cards, I ain't beating Henry anyways. You know what I'm saying? So let me just play the way I want to play with my Titans TT and be done. The problem is all the people that laughed at us that play Dynasty and Regs. And I'm going to tell you when the coin gonna flip. They used to have Regs and MCS. They took it away. They brought it back for 1 year. And what have they done? They took it back off the table because it don't make them money. And guess what? Guess what? Just wait till the day that the Red guys say, ha ha, Dynasty guys, you got to pay to play. Ha ha, MUT guys, you got to pay. Wait till they put a pay to play aspect on Regs. It's coming. You know, we just wetting the whistle right now. You know what I'm saying? It's coming. Corey, tighten up. Suave, ATL, J Frank, Mr. Swerve in the building. Big Jeffrey, Dub, what's poppin', my boy? Statman in the building with his own sticker. Michael D, what's good? Family is doing great. Hope yours is going well. Hope you're having a good summer. Defense does look good. They have added some things that I've been practicing that I got to get better at with the macros. I have to get once I was like finally lock in the play style I want, because I really feel like you're going to need 4 down linemen on college or Madden this year. I don't think this is going to be $1 a year. I think you're going to have some people at the line of scrimmage. So shot by might be converting out of that dollar defense. Lil D, you feel me? Yeah, just came out. Buddha already smoking. Man, we already going. We rolling them up, man, back to back. Lil D, #1 pack smoke. I pay. I feel like I pay that take away from the grind, road to glory. But this the thing though, Rontez. People wanted a harder game. They got a harder game. It's a longer grind. Maybe they can tweak it a little bit. But the point is, this is the new sauce. You can grind your camos up in Call of Duty, or you can buy the $25 bundle and get the 21 Savage pack. You can grind out the road to glory, but when you see YouTuber with 100,000 followers coach on 99 taking UAB and making them better than Alabama and Auburn, you can't be mad. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just part of the sauce, bro. Like, that's the point in this society we done got to. You know what I'm saying? People don't want to write an essay and cite sources. They go into AI and let AI, letting, you know, Google Chrome make them the Copilot make they do their paper. This the new world that we living in. It's everything is pay to play. Q. I seen that stat. If you don't have the speed, if they see green, they gone. Yeah, I mean, but it's the thing why you just like. That's why I got the crystal ball. Drop them crystal balls in the chat. I let y'all know out the gate. The way I've been feeling and the way I seen the game going is, in all gaming, you have to get back to just doing it while you like to do it. EA has removed some of the comfortability of the way they like to play Dynasty, the way we like to play MUT, and they're eventually going to do it on regs or whatever. Like, they at the point that you're going to pay a premium to play the game you want to play the way you want to play it, because they're getting it to a point where they're going to give you a game and your microtransactions is going to control the experience. But we're in a capitalistic society. We're not living in a communist society. Everybody's thing ain't equal. If they don't put microtransactions in the college game, y'all ain't gonna get no college game no more. It's just gonna be back on Madden, and we all know that is to be the truth, because they realize 100,000 people playing the game. If 10,000 of them people buy this, trust me, the new world is data. They get enough data and they input it into a system and say, what's the way that we gonna make the most amount of money? We don't care if they cry. If they cry enough, then they won't play the game anymore. You hate the cash meter, turn it off. You got questions, I got answers, man. This is whole Radio Shack. What you think they can put into regs to make them do such a thing? Well, right now, what is the big problem with regs? It's an unfulfilling game mode. The way the game drops on August 1st is the way the game plays on August 1st of the next year. What do you have? You have the rosters, you have the players, you have people have a 2,000 yard receiving season and they still might not have an X factor. Pretty much the teams that are the best from day one are going to be. And see, what happens is when you want to push people out of the different game modes that are pay to play, what happens? The sweats come to regs, and now you got people in I-form, shotgun tight, running the ball 100 times without passing, abusing the stiff arm and the juke cut and the one-step cut, ruining the game experience for the people who just want to log in and play, right? Everybody play with Texas and Oregon. So that is the same on Madden, that you're going to have people playing with the same teams. They'll have to introduce at some point in seasons in Madden. And when they put seasons, they have rewards like jerseys, stadium changes, different things that will enhance the experience and the replay value of that said thing, like you have in the other game modes. They can put it behind a seasonal paywall where every season when MUT rotates around, it'll start having seasons on Madden, like to be the number one person, but it might cost you money for cosmetics or some small things. Every game figures out a way to do it. Every game figures out a way to do it. And the reg people are going to get mad. Some are going to quit and some are going to spend their money and keep playing. And guess what? Because the reg people say, ha ha, look at you MUT guys, pay to play. Ha ha, look at you Dynasty guys, pay to play. When the Piper comes and it's their turn, the MUT guys and the Dynasty guys will be like, ha ha, you reg guys. Now it's affecting your play experience, the way you like to play the game. And what happens? You're going to be sitting over here trying to be empathetic with us after that. That's how it works. It's like racism in gaming, prejudice in gaming. Corey, it's coming, brother. Uplifting souls, what's popping? Nah, what's good? Back to the D-line pick. Something got to happen. But see, you got to realize D-line picks is nothing more than making people be punished for throwing the ball late under pressure. That's all that is. Like they don't have a way to make it where pressure with it. There's for having a bad pocket or throwing the ball under pressure all game and not blocking blitzes. You have to have some drawback, and the drawback is D-line picks. Yeah, Joe Montana was fired, bro. Stiff arm is definitely crazy. Rocking with Kentucky. And see, you just got to make Kentucky content and play the game as Kentucky. And if somebody keep loading up on you with Texas and Oregon, you just got to say, man, you know what? It's part of the game. But I'm going to find my way to not get mad and have fun with it. That's legitimately it, though. Uplifting souls. Screw Gauntlet. Bring Weekend League back. I don't think they will, because Gauntlet has given people an opportunity to play that can't force 25 games into a weekend. We right back in the same boat at that point, Jeff. They've created a way where 10 games of a gauntlet you can fire off. You can't fire off 25 games. Los. I like the coins and cards that give you even if you lose, for sure. He said the slavery of gaming. I ain't gonna say all that, because ain't nobody bound and chained, and your kids are considered property. It ain't that. You can walk away from the game of Madden or college football if you want, but the reality is, I've taken the devil's advocate role to say, like, the people that's and just think about it. Like, what's happened is the YouTubers got the game early. They loved the concept of how the game was going to play. And then EA pulled the switch and they moved the sliders and they made them have purchase levels for their coaches, right? Those same people are going to make a gazillion dollars off of their YouTube content and their streams. They are going to. It's kind of disingenuous for somebody who gonna make $10,000-$20,000 a month making content or more to be like, oh my God, $120 for my coach. You know what I'm saying? Like, trying to play the angle of I'm for the people. And then what happens? Soon as somebody on Twitter says that to one of them, they're like, haha, go to your job, brokey. I got enough money to da-da-da-da-da-da-da. You can't have it both ways. You can't have it both ways. So now, you know, that's being implemented in there. Like, you know, this what MUT people have been dealing with for a long time. Like, I'm okay ripping a bundle when the game drop. I just don't want to rip a bundle and get a bunch of 70 overall gold cards. I need some guaranteed coinage. I need a guaranteed LTD in that thing or something. You gotta guarantee me something. I don't want to spend $500 on a step up offer. You know what I'm saying? And you just have to ask yourself, like, how much are you willing to invest money and time into these games these days? Because this is the reality of it. But there's a consequence and there's an equal opposite reaction to every action. And that action may be, if y'all boycott the microtransactions in college football, they might do away with college football. They've done it before. And it might say it's not profitable enough for us to put with NIL and all this stuff into the game. It might be like a restaurant. The restaurant booming and bunking, but you only got a 10 to 15% margin to make profit off of food and liquor with all your overhead costs. So it could be booming and bunking, and the bartenders and waitresses could be eating off tips, and in the restaurant, you'd be like, man, it was a great restaurant, and the restaurant closed because they weren't making enough profit for their investment. They took their money and put it in real estate or something. Sold the building. Everybody gonna be the Rams TT this year. Los, that's a good thing, right? See, when your team trash and they don't have no cards, you can't complain. And then when your team good and everybody want to play with your TT, it's okay. It's a good thing. My dog, 2 times in the I played with UNC and definitely get Texas Oregon, but that's the game. I mean, that's the game, bro. Like it or not, like, we live in a world where people are front runners. You know what I'm saying? Like, they gonna roll with whatever is the easiest thing for them to do. And you gotta find ways to not let it upset you and just accept it. You know what I'm saying? Just roll with the punches, bro. Like, hey, this is how I'm gonna do it, and this my enjoyment. Man, Big Jeff like give me. Hey, chat. We're gonna limit Big Jeff on his plat bundles because when the game first dropped, y'all can bust a couple plat bundles. I don't want to see y'all ripping packs and shit. You know what I'm saying? After that first month, man, because we're gonna be just wasting time. CJ Ravenel out of there. World Cup heavy. It's so cool. Games are over here in US, Canada, and Mexico for sure. World Cup is definitely cool. As long as they bring out the real legend. DeShenrick, what up? That's been my standpoint. It's like, y'all see I stopped whining and complaining about the game. I just stopped playing. Like, okay, that it's not a good experience for me. I won't play it. If it's a good experience for me, I'll pop a Bundy every now and then and have fun with it. That's just the reality. You know, and the problem with this is everybody wants everybody to play the game the same way, the way they like to play it. Meta people saying, oh, you're trash, you don't run meta. Off meta, oh man, I'm off meta, I don't run that cheese. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, I play with my team. Oh, you're stupid if you play with your team. You should play with the best team. I play regs, I play dynasty, I play mutt. You're paid to play. That's why I do this, because this mode is better because I do this. Custom playbooks is better because of this. No, this isn't. Like, everybody want everybody to play the game the way they want to play the game. In reality, it's like, just let people play it however they want to play it. And guess what? If somebody done work 2 jobs and they get off work, they want to pop these 2 coach levels, some YouTuber or somebody sitting in the basement sweating, wanting to make content and do the long grind and say it's better because we did it this way. Man, shut up when that dude just want to go in there and pop that 240 and get that coach. The alternative is just don't pay for it. You playing against the computer anyways. It's the same way with me. I don't want to buy some step up offer that costs $500. All right, cool. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm going to sit here and argue about it. Just ain't gonna spend the money. Because it's a choice. And EA's choice is they choosing to make money. You've been on both sides of it. And I want to hear what y'all think, bro. Like, there's no right or wrong answers. Y'all can all think I'm wrong. I ain't getting paid by EA. I don't just stream and like everything. And I'm just saying this because I like this mode or that mode. I have empathy for the Dynasty guys. They finally feeling what us Mutt guys been feeling all along. Mutt guys don't got no empathy for the Dynasty guys because we've been saying, yeah, we've been telling y'all just saying we in the wrong play mode because we like this play mode. And then you have the red guys that's laughing until they put some pay to play versions in their game, and then they gonna be sick trying to figure out where did it all go wrong. You know what I'm saying? Like, I got empathy for them, but at the same time, it's just a choice. People just have to start getting back to video games. Like, I'm not gonna go on Twitter and be crying all day because EA put some. Imagine that EA put some paywall into a game. Who is surprised? I think it's just selective outrage that people decide they want to get mad. I am not for EA. I don't. So I know EA be with the money grab and we be with the BS. But guess what? If EA with the BS, I'm with the BS, and I just can choose to not mess with it. You know what I'm saying? Like, play your 1,000 seasons to max your coach out there and then have fun. You know what I'm saying? It's like the guy that I ain't no money spent. You know what I'm saying? Like, all right, cool, bro. You know what I'm saying? Do your no money spent stuff. When somebody come on one of them God squads, don't cry. It's part of the game. You know money spent. That's the way you like to play it, right? So the way somebody else might like to play it might be big money spent. You know what I'm saying? You just got to be cool with it. It's part of the game, bro. Like, I just don't think it's a bigger situation as everybody been making it out to be, because, you know, for the people that's getting destroyed online about it is what happens is you have creators that got the game early who didn't get to see this version of it, and they wouldn't told everybody, yeah, they got macros, they got new adjustments, the game's going to be fun, it's going to be great, that people believed in them, went in, bought it, being excited, and then they pulled the switch in, they feel played, right? They've used your likeness to sell more copies of their game. That is the agreement, right? because you have a big channel or a big platform, they gave you money to promote their game. You got the game early. You got an advantage. You went and told your people, just like you supposed to, hey man, this is gonna be great. And you got like that's what happened in every industry. And the difference is the people that's coming for those personalities already didn't like them. They already thought that this is what these people was about. So I wouldn't waste my time trying to explain myself to somebody who's seen my video and went and bought the game and now they feel played because the sliders is turned off and they got to spend $240 to get their coach right. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey man, things happen. You know what I'm saying? Like, at the end of the day, like, you can't get your money back. You know what I'm saying? Go and ride it out, cause guess what? If you don't play the dynasty mode, EA is going to collect the data to say how many people bought the game, how many people paid for the coaches, how many people stopped playing the game, but how many people realize I already spent my $150. I got to grind out my 5,000 seasons to get my coach right. And then some people are going to start doing it and get halfway through and say, F it. Let me just go and buy my coach. And they know you're going to do that. So like this whole pay don't play is like when people do the pack strike and them the main people that spent $1,500 on the game when it first dropped anyways to make content and then beat people and be like, your team sucks, my team's better than yours, or I got this more. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like it is what it is at this point. You have to just be legitimately doing it, you know, for your own, for whatever way you want to do it. What it comes down to is however you enjoy your investment is what matters. You can do both. In the famous words of Impulse, two things can be true. In this case, two things can be true. Yes, people who play other game modes lack empathy for the Dynasty guys because they've been popping their shit over the years. And Mutt guys been dealing with the pay to play stuff. And then now the Red guys saying, both of y'all over there. That's why I play Regs. And then when they take that game mode and run it in the dirt, like they gonna be over there, man. Did y'all see what EA doing? Like, yes. now you gotta feel the burn. Like that's how capitalism work. D4, what up? Look at Rabbit, he over there. He in heat. Can't have it both ways, Corey. What's good for the goose is good for the gander. And EA is a for-profit company. The only problem that I had was when I played and I got my Eddie George and I got the pack and I opened it up and I spent my upgrade ticket. I don't like the feeling of there's an unlimited amount of times that I have to right click that you could spend 1,000,000 coin and not have an 85 speed running back. So why am I having to play slot machines to upgrade my player with skill points? Even if I spent money or didn't spend money, it's no change. And they're already got 88 speed Todd Gurley. Why are you making us play a slot machine to upgrade an 85 speed running back when you got an 88 speed running back on the market? It just don't make sense. So that's why I said, like, on all accounts, at least you know if you purchase this coaching level, you have the coaching level. Imagine spending that money and then there's no guarantee that you got the right coach booster to make your coach max out. Like, that's the problem with it. Like, it can't be some gambling, you know what I'm saying? Basically, like, 3-car Molly, guess, we got your money. Guess which one is under? Like, nah, we can't do that. Like, it just need to be like, we all feel good if we bust a pack and then that pack has guaranteed odds, or they at least know the odds that you're giving up. We just don't like the fact of having to put money or time into the game and you don't know what you're getting out of it after you spent your time and your money. Like, that's the gambling aspect of it that we don't want. The rest of it is like, what you see is what you get. But I like to hear some of y'all thoughts though. Because them boys was going in on each other on Twitter. All right, so here's the next thing. Shout out to my boy Show. Said in today's college football 27 update, apparently the ability to use any team's playbook with any school enrolled to the college football playoffs was reverted back to being school specific only. We now have to unlock playbooks via the team mystery objectives in order to have the option to change books on offense or defense before searching for a game. Adding to the grind, I guess it's better than not having the option altogether. All right. So that I don't mind if a person is having to actually work to unlock things. Now, when EA puts the ability to spend $5 and unlock it, people just can't get mad, bro. That is literally the world that we have been given. Choose your battles. You can lose the battle and win the war by just saying, long as we know what we're getting, I either have to grind this amount of time to get this guaranteed piece, or I can spend this money to skip the time to get this piece. But we don't want to do both and then have to pull the slot machine to see whether we're going to get what we need to get or not. Because that is the game that EA is playing, the 3-card molly of these guys start keeping their gold cards for Team Diamond. We're going to change it up. Guys start paying to get through the seasons. We're going to switch it up. Guys think that they can do this specific thing in the coin Bible to get enough coins or get enough to get an advantage. You move the sliders, we're going to change it. That's simply all that they're doing. It's just trying to find ways to move the needle to where people can't, so they can still make their money. He said, if I want to gamble, I go to the casino. You miss power-ups? I absolutely cannot stand power-ups. Let the card be what it's going to be. I don't like getting the card and putting training and getting the card here and then having to get the card to go inside the card. I don't like any of that. This is essentially a weird way of doing a power-up. See, Los, you mistaken right there. We don't want power-ups. Just let the card be the card. And the thing that you put training and put extra skill points on should be abilities, X factor, stuff like that. Not the actual card. You'll be tricked into spending more training. Because what'll happen is, let's say you pull a pack and get an LTD, but then you got to spend 200,000 coin to get it maxed out. It's stupid. You don't want to get into burning training or burning coin to upgrade the player. You really want the player to be an X card with built-in, baked-in abilities or something where you have to spend less miscellaneous. That makes it harder. Just let the cards be the card. And if the LTDs are hard to get or they cost money, so be it. Madden 16, pass the blunt. I don't miss nothing. I'm just going to take it for what it is. I'm not going to have these unreasonable expectations that they're going to, like, who thought they was going to drop college football after taking the game away for a decade and then not have microtransactions all across the board? People were not playing college ultimate team. People were playing regs and dynasty. So if people are not paying the paid game mode and they're putting a lot of resources into it, they're going to find a way to be profitable by taxing the people playing dynasty. You know what I'm saying? If you have 3 lanes, like an old Call of Duty game, you can go left, right, or center, and everybody's go left. Eventually, they're going to make it hard for you to go left, and they're going to force you to go center or right. And then when they see everybody go from going all left to the people came out this pile and all went right, they're like, well, let's put some in here. Then when they get them all going through evenly, they feel like that's a good business model. You see what I'm saying? It's Grand Theft Auto, San Andreas. You can go mess with the ballers in the essays, or you can go over here to Yellowstone and be in the country, or you can go to San Fierro, or you can go to Las Vegas. At the end of the way, you gonna deal with the feds and Tenpenny and them crazy girlfriends. They're gonna find a way to follow you one way or another. You just have to say, like, what's the path of least resistance is. If you making 6 figures on your YouTube channel and you done made $1 million making Madden and college football content on YouTube, I'm sorry, but the rest of the world's not gonna be empathetic because you had to spend a couple $100 to max your coach out. Because the regular working person say, yo, you got all day to play the game and make content anyways to grind it out if you didn't want to spend the money. But we all know y'all gonna spend the paper because you're financially making money off the game. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's part of the game because you're a rapper that realizes no matter what kind of record deal you is, the label gonna eat off of you. Just don't go Pooh Shiesty on them. You know what I'm saying? So New Jersey was popping, man. When we just rapping about the tears being shed in the man community. Of course, Mike, better than anybody, the complaints about the coaching levels and the sliders and a couple of things, man. You think EA was gonna let y'all get off scot-free? No. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be some belt being applied to them pocketbooks. It's like, Mike, it just boils down to the red guys were always, we not pay to play. That's why we don't play much. And the dynasty, we're not paid to play. That's why we don't play much. And you guys are cheesy and regs to us MUT people saying, man, nobody got empathy for us because everybody feel like every MUT player is trash at the game and loves the paywall. And what happens? They put a paywall in Dynasty. Now they mad. MUT guys ain't got no sympathy for you, and the red guys are happy because they didn't get affected. But guess what? Either y'all gonna pay microtransactions or the college football gonna go away. They ain't gonna have no MCS for regs ever again, and they gonna put a paywall in regs, and then y'all gonna be sick. This is how business works. Facts of why I can't complain. I ain't buying either of them. EA still gonna eat and do what they do. Q. That's every business model. How many new people do we get in to spend money versus how many people are gonna get in? Like, I'm just applying it to a club. It's some people that's gonna come before 10 o'clock to get in free. They might buy one or two drinks and they ain't buying no food. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna stop at Taco Bell on their way home. Ain't nothing wrong with that. They still listen to the same music. They in the same night spot with the same lighting and the same music. Then there's gonna be somebody who gonna pay to skip the line. They gonna spend $50 to $100. They might get a section. They might go into VIP. They don't care about paying $10 for a beer or $20 for a mixed drink or a couple $100 on a bottle and some $25 chicken wings. They there to have a good time. Their experience is gonna be different. The people in the peanut gallery, man, look at them idiots over there spending all that money to get in the club and the VIP. I ain't gonna get a club that type of money. And the people in the VIP like, man, look at them fools that's down there on the dance floor sweating, ain't got a place to sit, or we standing on the couch. You know what I'm saying? Then you got the people, the dynasty guys, who they ain't coming in the club, period. You know what I'm saying? Now they charging them to sit in the parking lot and go to the food truck. You gotta pay a park. You gotta do city paid parking to go to the food truck. Now dynasty guys, they out there mad. You know what I'm saying? The guys in the section laughing at them. The guys, eventually everybody gonna have to pay to play. Like, that's how business work. They're gonna find a way to make money off of everybody. And guess what? If the dynasty guys that don't want to pay the parking to eat at the food truck, they're gonna be somebody who will. And for the guys that don't want to pay the 20 ball to get in the club and sit on the dance floor with no seat, if they don't want to come to the club no more, they stop making it free before 10. Guess what? Somebody else gonna come to the club. That's how it works. Like, this is the business model, bro. Like, they found a way to put the data in and say, what's the way to maximize the most amount of money? And guess what? They can always backtrack, because at the end of the day, we've all paid $150 for this game. If you don't ever play it again, they'll be fine with making $150 off you. You didn't spend your cut points. You didn't spend your MUT points. That's $92 that's coming out of their infrastructure. You're not gonna play the game and eat up their server, but they already got the money. It's like paying for a gym membership for a whole year and you don't go to the gym. They don't gotta buy more towels. They ain't gotta clean up more. It's gonna be less capacity, less AC, less everything. They don't mind if you, and then he said, well, I ain't playing next year. All right, cool. Got your money. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, Mike, it's natural progression that what they're gonna do though, Mike, they're gonna drop the game for free. If you look at the money and say it's $135 for the membership, $92 in cut and mud points, and then you break down the free stuff that you get extra in cut and mud for buying it early, which is not guaranteed for everybody. You're talking about probably 20 some bucks per game is what you paying. All they're going to do is introduce the game for free. You get the membership and get all the EA games for free. And then they live off the microtransactions. Then they start taxing regs. It'll start costing. What I thought that they was going to do was not the way they went about it. I thought in Dynasty, what they was going to do is say like GTA, like if you hosting a Dynasty, you got to pay you got to pay for the server, but it's going to come with a cloud, a backup, and infrastructure. Like you have a help desk to deal with things that go bad with your Dynasty if it corrupts or something like that, to get it back, to all the information. And then the person running the Dynasty charges people to get in the Dynasty to pay for the server fee. I thought that's what they was going to do, but then they just did this. You know what I'm saying? Like they're going to find a way to get some money out of you. And I'm pretty sure these guys are smarter than me. So they sat around and thought about, what way do we keep people playing, and what way do we ensure we maximize the most profit? And guess what? If it's wrong, they just tweak it. I mean, it's business. You know what I'm saying? Like at the end of the day, we got to sit with that. Now, I can say for the people that love Dynasty and regs that haven't been doing pay to play and no money spent much, I do empathize with y'all, because I've been saying that streaming, content creation, competitive gameplay has ripped away the fabric of what makes the game, right? The purity of the game. But guess what? Reality hits you like a brick. We all want college football to be back the way it used to be. But guess what? NIL is here. And the coach might leave, like Lane Kiffin, in the college football playoff in the Final Four, and go to a rival LSU, a team he beat. And they might pay a coach $54 million in a buyout. And they might give him $25 million a year in NIL money guaranteed to buy whatever players he wants. And however unethical it may be, and however dirty and sleazy Lane Kiffin is, he might throw the clipboard up on a one-play touchdown, and LSU might run the table sometime soon. It is part of the process. It might be a coach that ups and leaves and takes the whole team with him, and they back out a bowl game. And it might be a Tennessee quarterback, a team that ain't won a championship since the late 90s with Phil Fulmer, who might finally get in the college football playoff after all these 20, 30 years. And the quarterback might look in the stands and see 110,000 in the stadium and decide he want a couple extra million. That is the world we're living in, where Carson Beck can win a SEC title with Georgia and be dropping a Lamborghini drop top off on a flatbed in South Beach in Miami down there and go to the national championship. It's just the new world we live in. So we're in the NIL era. There's no chance that they drop a game where they don't find a way to make squeeze blood out of a turnip to get more money out of it. You know, at the end of the day, if y'all don't like it, grind it out or don't play it. It's that simple. People could say, oh, Buddha, I'm not being paid. I got no dog in the fight. And guess what I did? And January hit, after they did that goofy Dion and Shador $500 thing for Thanksgiving, after Christmas and Blitz, as we got into MCS, LCQ, and all that, I did not play. I didn't touch the game from January to the game drop now. And even with the game drop now, I told y'all I'm going to focus on having fun and team building. I am not playing 200 games a cut in the first 72 hours of the game release before it hits the public. I do not care about an ebook. I do not care about sitting and watching PL tournaments all night to see what cheese is running, shotgun, everybody in the backfield, run the ball up the middle with a stiff arm and a quick juke the whole game. Like, I'm not interested in none of that. I'm going to play the game for however I want to play it and for whatever time and reasons I want to play it. And that is simply going to be it. And guess what? If I get burnt out and I'm not having fun and I feel like the experience is not worth my time or the money, I will stop playing and do something else. And I suggest everybody else do too. That's my honest to God statement about it. I mean, how hard is that? You know what I'm saying? It's just like, the reality is, like in the gaming industry, everybody has no empathy for everybody. So for the people who like to play MUT, Red guys and Dynasty guys laugh. And you know, when the dynasties crash for Christmas, nobody cares because it's the Dynasty guys. Who cares? You know, when Regs has some issues, who cares? And the Regs guys, but we all playing the same game. And at some point, you know what I'm saying, like, you have to realize that we are in the NIL era, and if these players are getting paid, and we all wanted the players to get paid, and we were happy with the NIL became a thing, guess what? These universities and these teams is going to find a way to get their money back. Because guess what happens? This is capitalistic society. The prices of goods and services are always passed on to the consumer. Supply and demand is as old as time. Lowe said, for example, if I'm a Red guy, I'd be willing to pay for all the uniforms the teams ever won, like 5 or 10 a season, something that makes sense. That's what I'm saying, Lowe's. Like, it'll start out as something small, and then before you know it, dun, dun, dun. You know what I'm saying? Start out with just a little bit. Next thing you know, she wound up pregnant. You see what I'm saying? And if anybody disagree, I'm at the point where, like, I ain't finna be barking and yelling on y'all opinions. Like, I like to hear differing opinions of people that have. That's why I just took the sauce of saying, let me go devil's advocate and say, like, let me see it from all angles. You know what I'm saying? Because, like, I think it's better content for me and better vibes when I ain't just crashing on people for their opinions. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what the shop is all about. Everybody having being able to voice their own opinion and feel heard. You know, that's why I say I have empathy for the Dynasty guys that's frustrated about it. The same way I have empathy for the Red guys, but nobody has empathy for the MUT guys, because we're all trash and we all pay to play, and we're for EA, right? Yeah, right. You know what I'm saying? Like, now you know, the dog just took a dump in your neighbor's yard, and you ain't the crazy neighbor no more now that one of their kids or their wife then stepped in some dog mess and they don't own a dog. You know, that's what people are dealing with now. Like, and just realize the game hasn't even officially launched yet. Everybody who's complaining about it is somebody who spent $150 and wanted early access, and 9 times out of 10 is either a content creator or a sweat anyways. So, like, who cares about, you know, the frontliners getting hit? Like, you signed up to be the first person off the boat. You know, if you get hit with, you know what I'm saying, one of them 223s or one of them 762s, like, you signed up for that Full Metal Jacket. That's what you wanted. You wanted to smoke. You wanted to be the first man off the boat. You're the frogman. So do frogman shit and get hit. You know what I'm saying? EA dropping them mini nukes and them ballistic bunker busters. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's coming, bro. Like, that's why I wasn't in a rush to get on this game. Like, yo, Buddha, what's your record? I'm 73-6. Like, okay, cool, bro. Like, I just don't want to burn myself out on a game like that this year. I actually want to enjoy football season. They would definitely rather have to scale it back than not have it at all. They're a monopoly, so as long as that's the case, it's really nothing you can do. It's going to every game. I mean, it's like 2K people. Like, when I told you they had a $500 VC pack when 2K dropped, somebody want to grind the game out, and then somebody spends $100 on their guys at an 85 overall. You're not getting picked at the park with them khaki shoes on, them khaki 2K shoes. I'm sorry. Either you can grind and play the game for 72 hours straight or bust the pack open, bro. That's the world we in. You know what I'm saying? Like, that is the world that we in right now. Because, see, guess what? EA has figured it out. They're not going to spend money on regs and do MCS because they don't make money off of it. You know what I'm saying? Like, if they don't make money off of it, it's not going to be a good experience. Uplifting Souls, I ain't even played 3 games. Because I think I had the most fun content team building and just having fun rapping with the chat. Y'all know the shop talk been my sauce anyways, and I've just enjoyed doing it this way. And I do my thrifting content and I have fun with that. And I have other stuff I do, and I'm working out every day, jogging 3 miles a day, spending time with the kids, cooking dinner, doing stuff like that. So like, bro, I'm just not interested in being on the game from the time I wake up to the time I go to sleep trying to make content. I just don't enjoy that no more. Like it's just not fun. So if I just be on here team building and talking sports and shop talking, and every now and then get the itch to get sweaty, that's what it is. But I'm not gonna be in here spiking the controller, going crazy, getting mad, letting my veins pop out my neck because EA doing some EA shit to make money, bro. Like they're a for-profit company. Like I don't think anybody gets it confused that thinking that EA is a non-profit 501c3. No, EA is there to make money. You know what I'm saying? Like that is their sauce. All right, y'all got any more questions? This kind of been my like early review of the game. And I think for everybody else that's not like a big college guy, you should just use the game since you bought it to learn how to do the new adjustments and learn how to mess with the menus and stuff like that. That way when Madden drops, I'll be spending more time on the actual game. But I already knew I wasn't going to be that interested in college. And I'm at level 19, so for me, I'm playing the game enough that when they do the rookie premiere thing Thursday, they say, oh, this is what you got to do for rookie premieres, and this is what you got to do in college football to get your Madden game maxed out. Like that's what I'm gonna spend my time with, my content and my time to play the game is maxing out my rookie premieres and doing the cut stuff to get to the level where I get my free stuff for Madden. Because guess what? You're not going to get it on time. You know what I'm saying? And when it drops, it's okay. And it's the same way. Like, I'm taking my time to grind the rookie premieres to get my 3 tokens. It might be somebody who say, man, I ain't got time for that. Can I get mad if when the Madden drops that they put something in the store where people could spend $50 and get 1 or 2 of their rookie premiere tokens if they didn't get them? No, because I didn't want to spend the $50. I grinded a little bit. Somebody didn't want to grind. They just bought their rookie premieres. But guess what? Even if they do $25 to get your rookie premiere tokens, there's not going to be a pack on the game when the game drops that you can spend $25 and get 3 really usable players that are usually interchangeable with theme teams. It's just not. So like, I can't get mad if I've had time to grind to level 50 on the field pass, and somebody who hasn't had time, that's been busy doing other stuff that couldn't log on every day, spends their $25 or $50 to catch up in the level pass. You just can't get mad. Because I can pick and choose. Do I want to pay for the premium field pass and rip a couple bundies, or I don't? But it has to be like my dog Rich Black Man say, at least they got to be plat bundles. I want to feel good about being used. At least I get guaranteed LTDs or a bunch of cards that's going to turn into coins that I could go get what I want to get. The problem is when you spend enough time on the game and you do spend a little money, and then they still make you feel like a slot machine because there's no guarantee that you're going to get anything decent when you rip it or you put the time in it. That's all we care about. Make us feel good. Lie to us. Tell us we look pretty in that suit. Tell us that our haircut is and our hairline ain't pushed back. Tell us that our mustache and our beard don't look funny. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's all we want to do is be lied to and make it feel good. That's it. We all got a choice, Mike. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you choose to play with Rutgers and people rolling on you or Oregon and Texas, you can't even complain. Like, man, I know what time it is. I got Rutgers, the birthplace of college football, right? You know what I'm saying? Like, at the end of the day, like, if the Dak Prescott card costs 4 million coin, either you go get Dak Prescott or you use the little budget QB. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, look, I didn't get none of the Jeffrey Simmons all year. Every Jeffrey Simmons that dropped was an LTD and it was like 3-4 million coin. I'm not spending 3-4 million coin on an 80 speed defensive tackle. You know what I'm saying? I love Big Jeff, but I'm not doing that. And I I encourage y'all to look into don't listen to the YouTubers or the big guys and complain. Look to the game and see what you enjoy and what you like to spend your time. Because some people don't like to play competitive. Some people only like competitive. Some people only like reg. Some people like mud. Some people only like dynasty. Some people only like doing certain, like, whatever it is. Find what you like and just enjoy it. And if it gets stressful, do like when you tell your kids, get off the iPad if it's frustrating. I got a budget for the month for real. If I ain't coins LT, we ain't spending it. I mean, Los, that's the smart play, is like, what's guaranteed? If it's not guaranteed, like, look at this. $110, 12 Legends fantasy packs, and 185 overall. Bruh, who's spending $120? $119, and you don't know if you ain't getting but one guaranteed 85 overall. We not doing that. Don't be fooled, chat. Don't be getting stuff like that, or they have crazy stuff like, give us 5 million training for your chance to win a 70 overall. You know what I'm saying? Look at this. These level packs. I've always hated these level packs where it's like, give us $5, your chance to get 276s or 368s. Man, that's sucker stuff. Now, if I went into this right here and I went in the season in the training, or not training, level offers, and it said like $5 guaranteed 85 overall player, okay, then we pop on the 5 ball. But if it ain't nothing guaranteed, man, she say she never done it. She say she never tried. She sitting there telling that. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know the rest. Budget Beast Cards is where it's at, Mike. Play Georgia today. They in y'all division, SEC East, even though it ain't got divisions no more. It's old SEC East rivalry. Titans, every card was an LTD. And KT2, what did I do? I had that same old ass Cam Ward. I'm not getting nothing new. I'm popped on it. Bro, there's no chance. You know what I'm saying? Because it just don't make sense. Snuck the dub, talk to me. I'm using the trophies for the skill points. I ain't doing none of that. I'm just letting it stack. I just want to get the level. I think about level. What was it last year? Like level 20 or 25 where you could get all your Madden stuff. I'm really not even interested in cut or college that for that matter. I'm just like, I'm probably going to start playing the game this week, but it's going to be like for me to try to learn the nuances of the adjustments. I really want to get out $1 this year, y'all. And I really want to get into either nickel or 6-1 or 3-3-5 Cubs. So I want to get into something that a more pressure packed defense. You know what I'm saying? I think nowadays, like, people didn't pop your boy on that $1. They, you know, I can always set some macros and fall back on the $1 in passing situations, but I really want to get into more pressure defenses. Which is a big coming out of my shell for me. Y'all know that in my sauce. Got to order Madden this week. You in the 425 and the big nickel. Yeah, adjustments are different. But if you can get them set to like what you know you want to use, it's like pretty solid. And I'm going to be honest with you. I don't even care about trying to be good or, you know, sweating on the game this year. I'm really not. I just want to have fun with the content. I'm going to be like trying to play the game for content, not necessarily like competitive Buddha, even though I'm going to compete at times. I just don't like the mental stress. You see how people are dogging each other out and cussing each other out? Like, look at this. I know Findler has an abrasive personality and people be on his head. You know what I'm saying? But this right here, wild, bro. Man said, please do us a favor and unalive yourself in the most horrific way. Please jump from the Empire State Building. Like, if the game ain't been out 72 hours, like how many days the game been out for somebody to already be, you know, telling somebody that they need to not be alive behind a thought process on a video game. And that's why I say I don't want to get into that negative vibe, bad energy Madden world. You know what I'm saying? Like, because we had to, you know, we had to deal with somebody unalive themselves to do with this industry last year. I just don't want that. If y'all want to know why, that's why my energy for this shit is just not. It's just not there when this shit will have people ready to hurt somebody or hurt themselves or just bad mental health behind a video game, bro. Like, this supposed to be fun. This supposed to be shop talk. This supposed to be us kicking it, laughing, joking. And y'all see, last year I got better at when crazy stuff happened, just laughing it off, man. Like, I want to be able to say I lost a Madden game in the most goofiest, fluked out way and be able to just laugh and be like, all right, y'all, man, we're going to pop back out later on. Love y'all. Read the chat. I don't want to be like, you know what I'm saying? Like we be having a good time for a couple hours and then a fluke play happening. You know what I'm saying? Like, pop the screen up. They're like, Buddha's out of here, cuz, and spike the water bottle. Like, bro, we not chewing gum no more. 2 times, we not doing it, bro. Like, my life and my energy in such a good place, bro. I just cannot let that get myself. No more Hulk Hogan, bro. You haven't seen Hulk Hogan in 2026. And even remember, when I was playing the game in like November, December, bro, I was not letting the game run me hot like that. You know what I'm saying? The game was not running me hot like that. This man, EP. I mean, tournaments might come back, but I mean, look at it. The way EA is treating college football by putting microtransactions in Dynasty is the same thing as how we feel about the tournaments. We had a $500 tournament free out the gate and a couple more free tournaments. And if we say it's going to cost 2 pennies to play in a tournament, the turnout's going to go down by 75%. And the same people ain't going to like our content on other platforms or sub or send stars. And I'm going to watch them get in bigger content creators, you know, chats that don't read their comments, that don't have tournaments, or don't never say what's up to them or even reply to them, send them hundreds and thousands of dollars. And then me and Rich going to be over here doing free tournaments, getting cussed out, you know what I'm saying? And we feel the same way. Why we finna waste our time putting all this shit together for people that don't care about us like that? And then ultimately, like, when people don't put bread into it, even though we weren't in it to make money off of it like that, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's gonna be the same with college football. Okay, y'all won't let them make microtransactions. Okay, college football go away again for another 10 years. That's the sauce. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's the reality of it all. So it's the same. We've been in that position to say, like, yeah, it's not beneficial for us to have that right now. If it's beneficial for us to have it, then we'll do it. So if people complain about the tournaments and don't support it, when it go away, just let it die. I usually kick myself behind the bone and I know I don't play college, but that's why I don't have it yet. For sure. EA Sports, it's in the game. Going to commercial, man. The thumbs up. Game's great. It's best it's ever been. It might happen one time, but it's like, it's got to be controlled. One thing I do is I watch other creators and I watch myself. It's not a good experience if I'm in somebody's stream and they crying the whole time. It's not a good experience if somebody raging out and cussing everybody out in the chat because they getting beat on the game. I watch everybody playing. Everybody have BS. Everybody have flukes. Everybody drop picks. Everybody have wide open people that drop touchdowns. Everybody fumble when they ain't getting hit stick. Like, it's just part of the game, bro. And the better that you understand that and just have fun with it, is like, just to be a better experience. I've had my last controller over a year. I'm proud of myself. But we talked about this before. People don't want to invest into themselves when it's free. They come in with an empty plate and we're going to eat. Go to homeless. Yeah, EP. You feel me? So it's like, at the end of the day, like, I just feel like everybody have to find what they like in the game and just enjoy it for that and understand that EA is here to make money. Facebook is here to make money. TikTok is here to make money. YouTube is here to make money. Twitch is here to make money. Everybody's players lines, it don't matter what it is, everybody's there to make money. And as soon as everybody like understands that, then like it's a better situation. I honestly can't look at a person that made $1 million making Madden and college football content, or a person that makes $10,000-$20,000 a month off of football content is complaining about spending a couple $100 to boost up a coach or something, as if they actually care about the common person that can't afford to boost their coach or to buy this said mud pack. Because to be honest, if you went down the top of the row, like right now, if Henry, D. Croft, W, Goat, Geezy, shout out to my dog Chronic up there, but you know what I'm saying? Like, if you went down that list of people, your team is not going to be better than those guys. They're going to spend more money on their team. They're going to have more resources. They got ebooks and all kind of stuff. Like Henry, D. Croft, W, and Goat, Geezy cannot complain to me about how much they have to spend on their team. Because in reality, if the game dropped and all of them could just spend $1,000 on their team and have a better team and more resources than you in the game, they would not care about the common man in their chat that's saying, I don't have the time to grind out my team and I don't have the money to buy the packs. They're going to say, brokey, get a job. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's play regs. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's how they going to talk to them. So it's like, I can't sit here and act like Madden people and gaming people have the most integrity that they really care if somebody can't afford to get something or not. We live in a capitalist society. Everybody can't afford stuff. You know what I'm saying? So I just say, like, what would I spend my time and money on? Is long as they make me feel good about it, and I don't feel like I'm over here playing the slot machine. You know what I'm saying? Right clicking and clearing, trying to get a speed card for a player I already have, then I'm good. I promise y'all I'm good. Man, it's been a fire shop talk. All right, look, I'm gonna take a short break and cut this so I can cut this up for my YouTube tomorrow. If y'all really rock with your boy, pop out on my YouTube and on my shorts and like, comment, run them numbers up. We trying to have some real fun on the YouTube side this year. I'll be back live on Kick and Twitch. I almost got it figured out where I can stay live on YouTube, Facebook, and have the stream just come out like it is right now with no music, and then have my Twitch and Kick actually have music. But if I can't get it perfected, I don't want to be demonetized over audio in football season again like I was last year. So I'll be live on Kick and Twitch in a few minutes to just play some music, chill, grind out the pass a little bit. I might play a couple games to try to get my feet wet on setting some audibles. So make sure y'all following on all social media platforms. God first in the chat. Y'all know the vibes. I'll be back in 5. Hit that subscribe, like, comment, share. Tap into the daily uploads at 7 a.m. Central Standard Time. If you missed the live streams, you got picture in picture. And if I don't get to any questions during the live streams or the pods, drop them in the comments. I'll make it part of the weekly mailbag. You following on the blue, smash those reactions. I know you're OG. Hit that like, comment, share, tap into the daily content that is the shop. If you're new to the shop, you definitely should be tapped in on the green. No ads, up to 50 emotes free for just being a follower. You do not have to be a supporter to unlock picture in picture, late night streams. Follow us on Kick. We also live on Twitch. Look out for the drops, as well as if you have Amazon Prime, it's free $99 to sub to the channel once a month. Don't let Jeff Bezos stick their money back in his pocket. If you don't use it on the shop, use it on another content creator that you like. I still call it Twitter, but follow us on X. We tweet back. If you missed the daily shop talks, make sure you tap in for the late night cap on the purple and the green. The Discord is always open. Outside of subs, donos, and cash apps, there's also another way to support the content. That's by grabbing a trucker hat, a bandana, hoodies, classic barbershop, Vibe Nation, right out of the official merch store on Tactic, formerly known as Geeks Unleashed. Code Buddha at checkout to get a discount.